A colleague came to me some days ago that he wants me to be his accountability partner, that he wants me to help him track his spending, his expenses. And I gave him my own piece of advice. I showed him what to do. And as an accountant and also a data analyst, and I'm not a chartered accountant though, I was an accounting student graduate. I told him what I know, and with my knowledge of holding money, the motive of holding money, I told him what to do and how he can track his expenses. And that brought me to this tracker. I thought about what I can do to as a data analyst. I've spoken as an accounting student, accounting graduate. Now I want to talk as a data analyst. I came up with this idea of building this personal finance tracker. I developed it. I came up with all these sheets, instruction. We have the dashboard, I have data entry, I have the income, expenses, budget, pivot table, and categories. I came up with this. So and I did it in a very friendly way that even if you are not a tech savvy, you'll be able to use it. The instruction here, I put all the guides, what you as a user, the guides and everything you need to know about this tracker. I put it there. And if you are using it or if you'll be downloading it later from because I have it right now on my GitHub, if you'll be downloading it, I would like you to read the instruction. You have to enable you have to click enable content if prompted. And I use the visual I use the VBA, the Visual Basic for application. So if you're going to be using it, you have to also enable that. If it has been disabled, there is a way you will also enable it in the instruction given where you're going to download it. And the next one is the dashboard. I have the KPIs here. I have my chart, which is a column chart, and also a line chart. I have these sliders, amount and expenses. And also the next one is data entry. This one is for the users, where you're going to be entering your data. For instance, maybe you want to input a data like today's date, maybe you want to input July 3rd, 2026. You input it, you put the income source, there's a drop down here, you click on it, you let us know the source of your income from this list. Also, you can add your description, you can also put the amount. Once you put something like this here, it shows in this income tab here. We have it in income. And also we have this go to dashboard. It's like a navigator. When you click on it, it takes you to your dashboard. I have it in all the sheets. So likely we have the expenses too. When you click on when you put your entry here, it shows on the expenses tab here. And we have the budget. This budget is, for instance, maybe you have a budget for this month. For feeding, you have 30,000 naira, for instance. Once you are over this budget, it will not show you within budget here. It will show you above budget, and it will be in red, telling you that you have spent more than your budget. All right. And for you to get this actual budget, maybe you go to these expenses here. Let's go to this data entry here. For expenses, maybe you say you have today's July and 26 category. Let's say rent, June rent, amount, let's say 150,000. Is it need or want? It is need. And payment method. For instance, maybe you did not put the description now. Maybe you thought that there's no need for description here. If there's no need for description here, you went to your payment method, you click on, maybe you use bank transfer, and you come and add expenses here. It will tell you that please complete all the expense field before clicking add expense. So if you don't put this back here, this if you don't put this June rent back and you add this, it will not tell you expense added successfully, meaning that we now have our the information that we just added now, we can find it in this expense tab. And we see that we have it here now, June and all this. The reason for this up here is that I have a function there, and if I delete this, it will break my function and it will not let it work automatically. And also, if I want to input for this income here, we have anything inside the income now. Let's go to data entry too. Let's say our income, salary. Let's say salary. Let's say June salary. And amount, you can say amount is 300,000. Can you see now? And if I want to show you what I did with the expense earlier. If you come here and say add income, it will tell you that please complete all the income field before clicking add income. That's what it will also tell you. Okay. Now let's go back here and paste back our description. If you click it now, it will tell you that income added successfully. And when you go to income, we find this there, all what I've just input. Now we go to the budget. Now can we see that we have rent to be 150,000? Maybe we have budgeted 120,000 naira for this house rent, and something came up and it's now 150,000. You can see that it is over budget. It is more than what we budgeted, so it will be showing over budget, and it is over with this 30,000 naira. And here we have the pivot table. This pivot table has not shown yet, but when you go to your data here, you refresh all. Can we see that we have the rent, which is 150,000, and the expenses? This one is showing only expenses because that's what we are using this tracker for. And if you go to this your dashboard, you will see it's here. This is the income that we said we had 300,000, the savings, the total expenses. Total expenses means when you remove your total expenses from your income, it gives you the savings of 150,000. How many expenses have we made? It is one. And the largest one we have made so far is 150,000. This one also are my slicers. If I have multiple information and I click on them, it will work. And I have the categories. I have just the categories of what I can think of. That's what I put here. The categories of expenses and the income, also categories of income, maybe how you make your money, how you make the payment of those things that you purchase. And if those things are need or want, you should put them there. So this will let you know how you spend your money, how you can track your money, how it let you know where your money are going to. So that's the reason for this tracker, and I built it for business owner, students, CEOs, data analysts, anybody can use it. And if you like to have it or you want to get it for yourself, just let me know in the comment section and I'll give you the link to it. Thank you.